Greetings, long time no see. I had to get myself together, and I am. So before I even left the house, I had a message. And the message was, I'm not going to tell you what the message was. Only because I feel like that message needs to wait. So I'm going to listen to the Most High. But then, two things. Watch where you're going. I learned a lot of things when I drive, because I noticed that being spiritually awakened, one of the things, yes, thank you, Holy Spirit. See, he be tying stuff in, because I was going to change the message, but it all correlates. But, believe it or not, once you are spiritually awakened, it helps with a lot of things in your life, specifically driving. Being spiritually awakened, one of the main ways that you know that you are awakening spiritually is you're intuitive. So you actually listen to your intuition. You don't ignore it. But if you ignored it enough, you're going to eventually wish that you didn't. But I don't know who this message is for. It's probably for you or somebody you know. So share this video if this is for somebody that you know, or even if it's you. We are connected to a lot of people, and a lot of people need to hear certain things, and sometimes you try to profess, or you try to prophesy, or you try to basically get a message out, and it doesn't come out, or you don't know how to word it, you don't know how to articulate it, you know what you said, but you don't know how to say it. That's why I'm here. So the two things that are going to tie into spiritually awaken is watch where you're going and cut them off. Watch where you're going and cut them off. Now, let me go back to the drive, and then I'm going to tie it together. I'm not going to hold you long. When you are walking in your purpose, but not even that, once you become spiritually awakened, you don't ignore your intuition anymore. Your intuition is something. Oh, something told me to go this way. Oh, something told me not to answer that phone. Dang, something told me to wear my flip-flops instead of my sneakers. With that being said, being intuitive and tapping into that and actually becoming one with it, it helps you. It helps me, especially while I'm driving, because you have people out here who drive like they got their license out the Cracker Jack box, and I don't like that. I don't, because it's like, I feel like I'm very big on communication. Now, sometimes I may communicate too much, but I would rather over-communicate than under-communicate. But I'm working on that, because that can go both ways. But on top of that, when you're driving, it's common courtesy to put your signal on. It's common courtesy to, hey, you know what I'm saying, when somebody lets you cross, whether you're a pedestrian or not. It's just common courtesy to let someone over when you know they have to get over. And it avoids a lot of accidents and misunderstandings, and that helps in life as well, but especially when driving, because once you tap into your intuition when it comes to driving, it not only helps your motor skills, but you can feel when somebody is I was about to use a not so nice word. I'm so glad God is working on my mouth, because that's not cute. It's not attractive. But anyway, when you tap into your intuition, you can feel when somebody is about to do something that's going to catch you off guard. So that's why I say, watch where you're going. And when I mean, of course, when you're driving, of course, but watch where you're going in life as well. And that ties into being spiritually awakened, because, okay, so the first one is being intuitive and listen to your intuition. But the only way to strengthen your intuition is to listen to it. If you hear it but you ignore it, it's gonna move further and further back, and then when you need it, it's nowhere to be found. It's number one. Number two is that you watch where you're going. You're not clubbing every weekend. You're not going to these kickbacks. You're not sharing your energy with people. You're not going to places where your energy shouldn't even be. You're not going to different places, different gatherings where you really don't want to go to. You're just people pleasing. Because look, I look at it like this. I used to, have my partying days, have my clubbing days. they have I'm not even gonna say they're turned down. They have come to a halt because there's nothing out there for me. What do? You go out, you have a good time, you want to be seen. You can do that at home. Okay? You can dress how you want to. You don't have to worry about no dress code. You don't have to pay to get in. You don't have to pay for no drinks. You could turn on the music. You ain't got to worry about if the DJ gonna play this or the DJ play this song. And I remember my smoking days. I used to have my little drink or whatever. DJ play something I really don't like, or DJ play something that's kind of mainstream. I'm tired of hearing the radio. I swear, as soon as I go outside to smoke my cigarette, this is back in the old days now. As soon as I go outside to smoke my cigarette, he want to play something I like. Then I'm over there tipping back in the club. But I say all that to say that you have to watch where you're going, because not only the way that this world is working, you know, everybody is showing their weaknesses, because I feel like you are weak if you have to use an automated weapon. And let me hold on. Before y'all jump down my throat, it's different if your life, you know, is at risk, or you know what I'm saying, there's a threat to your being. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about protecting yourself from somebody else who can possibly take your life. I'm talking about people who, especially in the streets, and it makes me mad. And I heard this from an old head before. I got a feeling about something. Watch it happen. But anyway, so if this video gets cut short, it happened, okay? But I feel like nowadays, especially in the African American community, you know, with us, especially our males, I hate to say it, but it's true. A lot of us, and I say us because I speak as a collective, a lot of us, especially men, and some now it's beginning to become women. You don't want to it's not nice to put your hands on people, but back in the day, you would square up, shoot your rounds, move on about your business. Maybe even be cool afterwards, you know, because you just need to get that anger out. Nowadays, people are shooting you if you beat them up. If somebody beat you up, take that loss and keep it moving. Yeah, you lost, but you won because you get to see another day of life. I'm just sick of it. That's another video for another time, but I'm getting off topic, but you see what I'm saying. You have to watch where you're going in life. You have to watch where you're going when it comes to relationships, whether it's romantically or just platonically. You have to watch where you're going. And that, like I said, it ties into driving as well, and cut them off. I don't know who this is for. If you are dreading somebody, if somebody ring your line and you dreading picking up, cut them off. Now, take that as you will. I feel like this message is for a specific person. So don't go cutting everybody off and say, oh, Jazz, you know what I'm saying? She told, no. And anything that you hear from me, from Tom, Dick, and Harry, whoever you're listening to, make sure that you're confirming it with the Most High. And if you don't have that close relationship, it's always there. You can't just take what everybody says and go run with it. That's not how the world works, because you cannot put everybody's shoes on. Everybody doesn't wear the same size. Everybody doesn't like their laces tied up the right way. Everybody doesn't like a certain style of shoe, if you get what I'm saying. So everything that I speak is not going to fit where you are right now, and it's not supposed to. That's why it's called divine timing. You know, things happen when they happen, where they happen, when they're supposed to happen. But I say that because when I was in traffic, somebody cut me. What? Okay, no comment. So, no distractions. But anyway, okay, so I was driving, and I'm turning in. I'm about to go to my baby's school. I always keep my distance, because you never know if somebody's going to slam on the brakes, or you never know what somebody's going to do in front of that car. So with that being said, you have to be aware. You have to be proactive. That's why I say, I don't understand. I do not like, I already said this in the video before, I do not like when people ride my butt. Okay? The old me used to brake check them. But no, that's childish. That's unsafe. That's irresponsible. I don't have time for that. But I don't like when people ride my behind. You shouldn't ride people behind, and you shouldn't like it either, because what if I have to, you know what I'm saying? What if that pedestrian come out of nowhere? You know? Or what if you see 12? You know? Or what if somebody crazy darts in front of you like somebody did? If that person was all on my butt, it would have been a collision, and it would have been another problem. Stop riding people's butts because they're going slow. If they're going slow, be patient. There's a reason why they're going slow. Not to the car in front of them is going slow, or they probably old, or they probably high, or they probably doing something they got no business, but mind your business. That's what I said. And when I already knew because the Jeep today, this is where this message is coming from. The Jeep got in the median. And the way the tires was going, he wasn't in my lane yet. But I just felt it in my spirit. And I laid on my horn. Like, don't play with me. I don't like that. Like, reckless driving, reckless endangerment, I don't like that. I don't think anybody does. But still, like, I don't like ignorance in drivers. Like, just, it's proper etiquette. So I'm going to wrap this up because I've already been rambling and I've been talking for long enough. So the reviewing is part of being spiritually awakened, and I am going to dive deeper into this, but I just wanted to rattle off those 3 so the video won't be so long. For the recap, did y'all see that? Or for the recap, you listen to your intuition. When it comes to spiritually awakening, you listen to your intuition. It helps you not only when you're driving, but it helps you, and it prevents you from a lot of hiccups. It prevents you from a lot of accidents. It prevents you from a lot of heartbreak, things that you could have avoided if you listen to your intuition. Number 2, you need to watch where you're going, spiritually, physically, mentally. I know, glory be to God. Physically, mentally, figuratively, emotionally, all that, it ties in. That goes into your synergy. And 2, cut them off. Look here, the days are too short and it's too hot outside. And if you watching somewhere and it's cold where you at, it's hot where I'm at. Let's put it that way. But you have to cut people off who drain your energy. People know what they're doing. So if any of this has resonated with you, or you feel like any of these messages help you on your day-to-day, or any of these messages are going to help somebody that you know, please share this video. But not 222 divine numbers. But not only that, like this video. It's free. You might as well, if you're going to sit, take time out of your 24 hours to watch somebody and be interested in what they say. The least you can do is like their video. And subscribe to my channel. I am learning each and every day, and I want to take people with me. What's the quote? If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, no, it's actually the opposite, but the spectrum that I'm on now is I'm taking people with me. Okay? I'm sharing the knowledge. I'm trying to multiply, because us as African Americans especially, we are behind in every way. People are laughing at us. I don't care, but I do. I want my people to win. We've been losing long enough. So like I said, if you like this video, like this video. All right? Until next time.